Thank you for watching another episode of Stallone's Reviews, where my mission is to help you decide what to love making next. Today we have another ROKR kit, another ROKR marble run. That is, it is one I was actually pretty excited to build for a while now. I've finally gotten around to it. This is just an unboxing video here, and then of course I'll make it, and most of it which will be on camera, and then give it a quick review. But let's get her opened up and see what we got inside here. Let's see here. I love the ROKR kits. I have had pretty good experience with them. I'm not saying they're not without their hiccups, but they're usually very well designed. They often come with spare parts for things that might break on you while you're trying to snap them together, which is always a plus. And they usually come with everything you need in the kit to make the kit. Whether it's wax or sanding paper or screwdrivers, just about anything you can think of, put together to at least get rolling. I'm not saying there isn't a few things you could probably add on there just to make your life a little bit easier, but for the most part you can just jump right into the kit and start building here as soon as you open it up here. So open it up, let's take a look at the box real quick. There's the front there. It looks pretty fancy there. So this is the Chocolate Factory Marble Run. It says steampunk also with sweet fantasy. Ha! Okay, confectionery producing line, mechanical gear transmission, mortars and tenon structure, a circular track, and an LED signboard. That sounds fun. I guess maybe that's this guy right here. Okay, let's see. There's the end there. Sides aren't all that exciting, but they just have a little bit on there, and on tip top, and then on the back. It says there's a choking hazard. It's small parts. Yeah, no joke. This product requires two 2032 3-volt lithium batteries. Install the batteries before assembling and fix the back cover by using the screwdriver. Okay. I had no idea it was even all that motorized anyway. It probably isn't. It's probably actually just for the lighting, is my guess there. But let's see. All right. ROKR is a company run by Robotime. I think they're kind of one and the same, essentially. You can go to robotime.com and usually pick through all their different kits, and they have a bunch. But their kit is legion. Let's just take everything out here for a second, and we'll put those aside. And on the bottom, we've got a little plastic shell of some type. We've got a number of marbles. Let's see here. Let's see, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 of them, it looks like. They definitely, they could easily be confused with bubble gum or some kind of candy, so it certainly would be a great idea to keep this kid away from the small child. Make sure they don't end up swallowing something we don't want to swallow. Here's your battery kit, battery box. Got a little piece of paper there with, I'm sure, to dress up the belt a little bit. Let's see, tool-wise, yep, like I said, they come with tools. It's got a little screwdriver, we got some steel pins, I'm sure, to make for pivoting structures. We got some springs in there, too. That's interesting. I've never seen a spring in one of the kits. We got a couple little decorations. We got like a little sweetheart cake there with cherries on the icing, it looks like. And a little donut, and I'm guessing that's like maybe a little jello mold or something. And we got some... it looks like maybe plastic sticker feet. And we got a little bell. And we got sandpaper. And these little guys go on the ends of your metal posts there, or the metal pins, to keep them in place. And yeah. Oh, and we got some screws. And that's all those guys. So we'll put those away. We'll put that back over here. Put that there. And then we'll take a quick look at the wood things themselves. And you know what? I'll just go ahead and... So it's kind of fun to look at their kits to see how they've colored them. Sometimes they'll actually kind of paint them a little bit to give them a little bit more color. And some people like that. Some people hate that. I haven't found I mind it so much. Let's see here. Looks like we got another little square of sandpaper in there, which is nice. So they give you a kind of a long, skinny one, a big square one. Let's say big, huge, or anything like that. Not sure what these guys are. I guess I better not lose them. Hopefully I won't. And let's see. So that's nice. It's painted on there. Let's see. If there's anything in particular that stands out, I'll point it out to you, to me. Okay. Oh, looks like I got some more colored things here. Oh yeah, look at those. That's cool. I'm excited to build this kit. I'm really curious to see how big it's going to turn out to be. And on their wood frames there, they'll put special tools to do the kit. You know, that you need to make sure things go the way they're supposed to. This one looks like it has little slots so you can help measure the depth of the little clear plastic things that go on the ends of pins. And it's got a little wrench on there, and it's got a little measurer on there too, in looks like centimeters. And let's see, there's more colored pieces. A little chocolate factory stamp there. Yeah, this is going to be a fun kit, I think. I really like what they did with the coloring and stuff. That's awesome. I can't wait. Alright, so there's that guy. And then, let's see here. Here's our instruction book. See, it's got like a little grip claw there. I have a feeling that's fixed and doesn't move, but that's okay. And then I'm guessing those little treats they had in the bottom there, maybe are on a rotating table. I really don't know. And yeah. So as far as their kits, they've got these list of all your goodies that are in there. You know, if you're someone who's really studious and you want to check everything off before you start building, it's probably not a horrible idea. I've unfortunately never had an issue with ROKR kits as far as not having something they were supposed to have. I think they're a reasonable company to get a hold of if you do have some kind of failing there that they'll fix for you. Like I said, that's never come up. Yeah, it does use wax in the kit to get the gears, which is typical of any of the marble runs or any of the kits that have gearing anyway. I didn't remember seeing the wax in there, but we'll look again here in a second. I just want to flip through real quick. And it's got how to route the wiring, which is very nice. I did a kit a short time ago, and they didn't really walk you through how to put the wiring, and that made me a little grumpy because it is important. Yeah, so these kits sometimes take a little while to build. I'm guessing at least a week or two, you know, probably by the time I get it done and then filmed and everything. A lot of times I will paint up my marble runs with some fluorescent paint to kind of zhuzh them up a little bit, but this one I don't think I'm going to need to bother with because it's got already some exciting colors on it. Let's take a look for that wax real quick, and then we'll be done here. Let's see here. I hate to brag on them and then not actually have it. Oh, nope. There's the wax right there. It is definitely in the kit. So, yeah, again, no failings there for them. Alright, well, thank you for watching another episode of Stallone's Reviews. This is an unboxing of the ROKR brand ROKR Chocolate Factory Marble Run. I'm very excited to put together, and I hope you're excited to see it. Stay tuned. I finally got around to writing an outro to give you plenty of time to hit those like and subscribe buttons. Thanks again to those of you who have already subscribed. And one of you will have the good luck to be my first paid tier patron on Patreon if you subscribe today. For $3 a month, you get access to my videos without having to watch ads. Thank you in advance.